Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sheen, your host. This is Money Manners. In this channel, we talk about money, finance, how to grow your money, how to invest your money, how to make money work hard for you. All right, if you like what I'm doing, check out my other videos. If you like it, give a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. All right, I'm going to make a quick video today about the stimulus package that has officially passed both the Senate, I think a few days ago, and passed the House today, and Donald Trump, president, already signed it. So it is 100% a go. Stimulus package is coming. It's a $2 trillion stimulus package. Includes money for individual taxpayers, corporations, small business owners, updates to insurance. But I think what most people are here to watch is the individual, how much money you're going to get. So I'm going to answer a few questions, the most common questions that I've been seeing around, starting with number one. So who exactly qualifies for this payment? So the answer is taxpayer, U.S. citizen, or green card holder that has filed either 2019 or 2018 taxes. And so one key thing is the limits on it is if you're single, it's $75,000 or less, and that is adjusted gross income, $75,000 or less for single filers, $150,000 or less for married file jointly filers. And so one thing to keep in mind is if you haven't filed your taxes in for 2019 yet, it has been pushed back to July as of now. They give you a 3-month extension automatically. You don't have to do anything. You could just delay it until July. So for instance, just as an example, if in 2018, let's say you made $80,000, and 2019, you only made $75,000, and that's adjusted gross income. So after taxes, after everything, all your deductions, you reported $75,000 in 2019. So in 2019, you reported less. You would want them to use your 2019 numbers because you're going to get that full $1,200 check if you use the lesser number. So in that case, you will want to file your taxes immediately if you haven't done so. And hopefully they'll be able to use your newer number because you'll be getting the full $1,200 if you use that newer number that's $75,000 versus if you didn't file yet, then they will default to using your 2018 numbers, and your 2018 numbers would have reported $80,000. So you'll be getting a slightly smaller check. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it phases out. So for every $100 higher than the $75,000 you make, it's a $5 deduction. Don't quote me on that. I saw it somewhere, but I believe that's what it is. So if you are making less money this year, you will want to file it quickly. And the opposite is true. For some reason, let's say you made $75,000 in 2018, and for some reason 2019, you made $80,000, you made more. So then you would not want to file yet. You would want to wait till you get that stimulus check because you want them to use that old number because your old number was only $75,000, and you'll get that full $1,200 stimulus check if they use the older number, which is $75,000 in this example. So I hope that makes sense. So basically, to think about what your 2018 numbers was and what your 2019 numbers is. And if you haven't filed yet, plan your taxes accordingly to maximize your stimulus check. So the other thing, so it's $1,200 for singles, $2,400 for married filing jointly. Again, the limit is $75,000 or less for singles, $150,000 or less for married filing jointly, and then you get $500 on top of that for each dependent that you have. So next question, where does the U.S. government send the money? How do they know? Do you have to do anything? No, you don't have to do anything. They will know that you filed either your 2018 taxes or your 2019 taxes. So they'll go on whatever number that they have, and they would return the money via whatever method that you used this year or last year. So if you used a direct deposit, they will use a direct deposit to send you the money back. They already have your bank account information, so they'll just use whatever method. If you chose to do by check, then they will send a check. Check will probably take a little bit longer. I'm not sure exactly how much longer, but that's just easier and faster for them to do a direct deposit. So that you don't have to do anything; it's going to automatically come to you. Next question: when will the payments arrive? So Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary, has said he is expecting 3 weeks. He didn't say exactly what that means. Is it 3 weeks of check, 3 weeks for direct deposit? He just said 3 weeks. I would assume minimum is 3 weeks for the direct deposit and possibly a little bit longer for the check. Sometimes they say 3 weeks and it ends up being 6 weeks or 7 weeks, but that was what he said, 3 weeks. What about people on Social Security? People on Social Security would also qualify, the same thing. You still do your taxes if you're on Social Security, and it's the same numbers. If you had $75,000 or less, if you're filed single, you'll be getting the full $1,200. If you filed on Social Security and you had 150,000 or less, you'll be getting the full 2,400. So people on Social Security also qualify, just the same limits as everybody else. Next one. Are the checks taxable? Do I have to pay taxes on this extra money that I'm getting? And the answer is no. This is not taxable. This is more of a tax refund, the way they're doing it. So you do not have to pay any taxes on it. It's going to be a full $1,200 clean and clear, or $2,400 married filing jointly, clean and clear, no taxes. I have gotten some questions about, so what if I didn't file in 2019 yet, and I still didn't file in 2018? So that's 2 years in a row that for some reason, either you didn't have to file or you didn't file. I didn't find any answers to that. I would say try to file 2019 taxes as soon as possible, so there's no hiccup. Possibly in the future, you may be able to claim something if you file 2020 taxes, but nobody knows that for sure. I didn't see anything about anybody saying anything about if you didn't file 2019 or 2018 taxes. So if you didn't file your 2019 or 2018 taxes, I would file as soon as possible, so your money is your taxes are in there, and they could reference those numbers to get you your check. So also one more thing, guys, if you don't need this money to pay for rent, pay for food, if you're lucky enough to have this as extra money that you didn't expect, really consider investing this money, because this is going to be $1,200. It could grow to a few $1,000s, could grow to tens of $1,000s if you invest your money, especially now when the stock market is low, everything is on sale. You're going to be happy that instead of just going out there and buying some new toy or something, you invest that money and you're going to see that money grow, and it's the best way. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have enough money to invest in the stock market. I don't want to lose my money. I'm scared of losing my money. Guys, this is money that last week you didn't know existed, and you were doing fine without it. If you're lucky enough to do fine without it. I understand some people, you have to put food on the table, and if that's your situation, I feel for you, and you got to do what you got to do, right? So that that check is gonna serve you well, and hopefully help you out. But if you don't need this money and it's just extra money, consider investing it. I have another video that I'll link below. It was basically 10 stock picks for beginners. You could consider looking at that video and get some ideas, do some research into those companies, and see if those companies interest you. You'll be really, really happy in the next maybe 2 to 3 years after the stock market turns around and everything goes back to growth. You'll be really happy that that $1,200 could probably grow to a few $1,000s. So that's it. That's all the answers I have. Please leave a comment if you have additional questions. I'm sure other people can help out, and if I know the answer, I'll definitely respond to your comments. If you like what I'm doing, please give a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I talk about money, finance, how to grow your money, how to invest your money, how to make your money work hard for you. Catch you in the next one. Hope you liked the video. Consider subscribing. Peace.